Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I've been getting a lot of questions, comments, DMs asking about the spinning rod and reel that I've been using in some of my videos and Instagram posts. So I wanted to do a quick little video, kind of give a review, an overview of that rod and reel. All right, so first things first, the rod. Here it is, the Phantom spinning rod by Favorite Fishing. This guy is the 7'2" medium heavy. It's got a fast action. And of course, what everybody notices on this rod, first thing, is that ghost camo pattern. It's got the beautiful red accents. I mean, this rod truly just pops. So for me, I don't pick up a spinning rod that often, so that's why I went with this heavier setup. I do a lot of power fishing, chatterbaits, jerkbaits, crankbaits, spinnerbaits. Again, that's just my style. I like to cast and wind, and it just keeps me occupied. I'm just revved up that way, so I don't do enough finesse fishing. And this last year, I decided, look, I want a spinning rod that would be able to kind of go with the flow of my style. I wanted a rod that would allow me to do maybe a smaller finesse style presentation, as well as maybe bump up to a heavier, more power setup. So I can use this for drop shots, I can use this for Nico rigs, for just a Texas rig worm, or maybe like a larger 10 to 12 inch worm because of the heavier power of this rod. Another reason why I went with the 7'2" version is because all the previous spinning rods I've owned have been like a 6'6", not even like a 7-foot rod. And I've been noticing a lot of the guys on the Bassmaster Elite and some of those other tournament guys have been going to this longer rod setup, and it does a couple different things. It helps with casting distance. The main reason I like it is because I can let the rod then, when I get a bite, do more work. So if I've got a lot of line out on a drop shot, for instance, and I get a bite and I can feel it, then I can reel that line up quickly, and I can use the rod to sweep hook that fish and keep them pinned. Because I've got more rod to work with, it allows me to kind of pick up more line, and that's why I wanted to go with the 7'2" version. So some of the features of this rod is it has this carbon fiber reel seat. It's got Favorite in there. That's really cool touch. Of course, it's got amazing Fuji guides. It's got its MLS, the multi-layer system that you're going to find in a lot of the Favorite rods. That's going to give this rod tremendous backbone to be able to horse fish, and you can rely on this rod to hold up for years to come. Because it's got that tremendous backbone, that's why I feel that this rod is a very all-around rod. And like I was saying before, because I do so many different power techniques, I feel that this can really kind of work with my style to kind of tone down the power, to do a little bit of finesse, but I've got some wiggle room with a lot of different lures that I'll be able to throw with this rod. So next up, the reel. This is the Phantom reel from Favorite Fishing. This is the 2500 series. It's got 8-ball bearings, and it is the 5:2:1 gear ratio. It's got carbon composite body and sides. It's got EVA grips. This baby is super lightweight, and it's got the drag and power to help you catch more fish. I went with the 2500 size because, again, I think that fits my style a little better than a smaller reel. I like having the extra line capacity, especially when I'm making a lot of casts far out from the boat, especially with this long rod that I have. I'm able to make a longer cast, so I want the greater line capacity. For me, the last few years, I've been running nothing but fluorocarbon. Again, that's just a personal preference for me. I have tried using braid to a fluorocarbon leader, but again, for me, I just don't, I get scared of that knot coming through the guides and breaking. I run nothing but straight fluorocarbon, and again, that's my preference. So I've talked about this before with Favorite Fishing, and I really think this does that extra touch to let you know that they take pride and quality in their work and give you a better value for your money. If you've ever seen a favorite display like the Cabela's, for instance, you'll know that each rod comes individually packed. So when you get a brand new rod from them, you know that no one else has played with it, touched it, maybe broke a guide, it didn't get damaged in shipping. You know this is a brand new rod for you. So when you get that rod, they give you a rod sock included. So I've been buying rod socks for I don't know how long. I travel with my rods, so I like to make sure they're protected and I don't break a guide off or chip it or scratch it. They give you this where you don't have to pay an extra $6 to $10 for somebody else's rod sock. That comes included. It's got the big favorite name right on it. It's really cool, but again, that comes included with the rod, no extra charge. That's in the package. With the reel, it comes in this solid box. It's got all the description and everything on it. Let me open this up. Again, this box is solid, so again, if it gets dropped, whatever, it's not going to hurt the reel. But what I think is also, again, cool with Favorite Fishing is going that extra mile for you. So with the reel, you get a reel case with Favorite right on it. So again, if I'm traveling, I can throw that reel in here. I know it's protected. The rod on the website individually retails for $149. The reel is $99. If you buy the bundle, the combo, it'll actually drop you down to $199. But then if you use my code AT20, you'll save an extra 20% off of the combo. I feel if you're looking for a rod and reel combo package, a solid rod that's going to last for years, it's got incredible backbone, it looks sharp, but it has all the great components on it, as well as a super light reel that's going to help you catch more fish, then you need to check out Favorite Fishing. Again, go to favoriteusa.com. I'll leave a link below. I'll leave a description again on the discount that you could take advantage of right now on this rod or any of the other rods. You're able to take advantage of that discount. But like I said, if you're looking or in the market for a new rod, especially for somebody for Christmas, go ahead, take a look at these rods. If you feel that the 7'2" is not your style or the 2500 reel is not your style, Favorite does offer different sizes, like a 6 foot and a 6'6" rod, as well as a 2000 size reel. So there are definitely options for whatever style that fits you. But for me, this guy is legit. I love this rod. I can take it anywhere with me, and I know it's going to help me put more fish in the boat. Thanks as always, guys, for watching my videos. If you like this one, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate each and every one of you and all the support you give. It means a lot, and I really do thank you. Again, thank you guys so much. Fishhook Terry saying peace out. Talk to you guys later.